This is the Business Today for April 12, 2016. I'm Marlon Madden. Over the past 5 years, the Financial Services Commission, FSC, issued as much as 26 guidelines and conducted about 40 on-site examinations within the non-bank financial services sector. In relation to the securities market, Manager of Securities Rosina Knight said the FSC has been beefing up its regulation of that industry. She explained that the regulatory body was focused on increased and improved reporting from the registrants so they could make more informed decisions regarding risks and ensure those risks are being managed appropriately. Knight was addressing a media conference where the FSC outlined a number of its achievements over the first 5 years of its existence.
What we look to ensure is that they're following appropriate market conduct and business conduct provisions to ensure that persons' funds, once they're transmitted to those entities, are safeguarded and that the advice that they offer is suitable to the persons who are coming to them for advice. So certainly getting more information about the specifics of how they run their businesses has been very vital, and that has been in the form of increased quarterly reporting, expanding the information that's submitted quarterly. In addition to that, we have been looking at how do we steadily promote the conditions that will allow for orderly growth and incremental growth of the market. And in doing so, what we examine are what are the conditions that may be either impacting or hampering the development of the market. And one area that I would like to speak to in particular that we have managed to put provisions in place for relates to a private placement regime that we established in 2015.
The Trinidad-based conglomerate Massey Group continues its expansion in Barbados. John Seeley, Service Delivery Manager of Seawell Air Services, says the company is now involved in the automotive industry in Barbados. Seawell Air Services is Massey United Insurance's sister company. Massey is already involved in the automotive business in Trinidad and Tobago and Colombia through its Massey Motors. The company leases, sells parts and used vehicles and also service vehicles in the two countries. Speaking at a recent launch of the Massey United Insurance Ride Revolution promotion, Seeley did not provide details of the expansion but said the company was focused on growth.
We are extremely excited to be involved in a new area of business. We are known for working on planes, etc. But we have decided to get into the automotive part of business. We have a chairman who is extremely strict on growth. So we look for opportunities and we are exploring all options of automotive. So it was a pleasure for us to partner with our sister company to exploit the ecosystem that we have within the group, where we work with other companies within the group to explore opportunities for growth, win-win opportunities.
The Ride Revolution promotion began April 1st and will end on May 28th. It will see one lucky resident with the most likes on Facebook walking away with a car makeover and free insurance from Massey United Insurance for a year. Details of the promotion can be found on the company's Facebook page. The focus will be on investment opportunities in the tourism industry when the 3rd Annual Caribbean Investment Summit is held on May 13 at the Marriott Biscayne Bay in Miami, Florida. This year's conference will be the first to be held in North America and will present several investment-ready opportunities to the attending patrons. The Caribbean Association of Investment Promotion Agencies, in collaboration with the Caribbean Export Development Agency, will unveil a range of investor-ready prospects to be found across the region. Opportunities ranging from marinas and horse racing facilities to agriculture estates and ecotourism, medical tourism, luxury tourism, residential developments, and specialist wine resorts. The summit is funded and co-organized by the Integration and Trade Sector of the Inter-American Development Bank as part of a regional public goods initiative. The theme is Support to Foreign Direct Investment in the Caribbean. Now for today's financial tip. If your children spent money unwisely and begged for your assistance to refill the coffers, don't always feel sorry for them and bail them out. Instead, use the opportunity for a teaching moment about lending and borrowing. One way to teach your children good money management is to lend them the money they need and let them pay you back, even with interest. That's been the Business Today. Join us again on Thursday. Until then, you can get more business and news by logging on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribing to our e-paper, and liking us on Facebook. I'm Marlon Madden.